just hanging out here in my comfort zone. I've built a nice little box around me. Nothing can get me in here. I don't have to try anything new. I don't have to meet anybody new. I don't have to risk failing. I don't have to risk the world not going the way I want it to. This is a great place to be.
Yeah, but Dave, we've talked about this. If you stay in that box, life can get pretty boring.
You call it boring?
Well, I'm not calling you boring. All I'm saying is to take a risk. If you take a risk to get out of your comfort zone, you can actually grow.
Can you believe this guy? No way I'm going to take that risk.
Come on, Dave, really. Look, if you just do little steps.
Well, since you put it that way, I'll give it a go.
Okay, mate, we're away. Let's give this a go.
All right, what did Dave tell me? Just little steps. All right, I can do this. Little steps, little steps. Okay. So how are we going to help Dave here? What we need to do is we need to prove to him that the world isn't as scary as what he thinks. And lately the world has been a bit of a scary place. It's been a bit of an uncertain place. And there's a part of all of our brains and it's called the amygdala. The amygdala is a really important brain area because it lights up when we feel under threat or when we feel there's danger or uncertainty around us. The way to control our amygdala, the way to calm it down is to go out into the world and have experiences that prove to us that we're safer than what we think. Some people might run out of their comfort zone and feel super excited. Other people might walk really carefully out of their comfort zone in small steps at a time, and that's totally okay. That's how fear responds best. If we approach it in slow and steady steps, that can be really helpful for those who are feeling a little bit worried about things. When we have the courage to get out of our comfort zone, to take those small steps out of our comfort zone, eventually those steps become bigger steps and more confident steps. And the reason for that is really simple. When we step out of our comfort zone, we start to calm down our amygdala or our anxiety or fear center. We start to switch on another part of our brain, which is what we call our motivation center or our motivation networks. This is a part of our brain called the pre-frontal cortex. And this part of our brain tells us to go out and explore the world because there's lots of good things to find out there and lots of great rewards. And when you take enough steps outside of that comfort zone, you can really start kicking goals again in your life. Nice kick, Dave. We don't need to stay in our comfort zone all the time. Eventually we need to get out and explore the world again. When that happens, we switch on that prefrontal cortex, or what we can call our smart brain. And that's a part of the brain that helps us motivate ourselves to go out and explore that world. And when we do that, we start to calm down that amygdala or that fear center of our brain. And that's when we become our best selves. I'm Dr. Dave, and I'll see you next time around.